In this video, I will talk about personality disorders, and I will help you to remember this cluster disorders by correlating it with various Disney cartoons. So it will be easy for you to remember and retain it for a longer time. So let's get started. First, we will talk about cluster A disorder. In cluster A disorder, we have three types of disorder, that is paranoid, schizoid, and we have schizotypal. What happens in paranoid is patient has a pervasive distrust and suspiciousness of others and a profoundly cynical view of the world. What the definition mean is, here the patient feels that everybody is conspiring against him. Okay, so for example, they will feel that their neighbors are planning the neighbors are planning to kill him. Okay, then when they see the news, okay, and they see about a terrorist attack, they start thinking that the CBI thinks that he is the terrorist and they are trying to catch him. Okay, so this type of distrust and suspiciousness occurs in this patient. You can see in this cartoon that there is a man who thinks that everybody is watching him and trying to harm him. Okay, so by this picture you can remember this paranoid disorder. Then second disorder is schizoid. What happens in schizoid is the patient experience a social withdrawal. Okay, there is a voluntary social withdrawal and social withdrawal, and also the patient has limited emotional expressions. Okay, so the patient is like always alone, socially withdrawn, and he shows no emotions. Okay, you can see in this picture that the children are partying, but this girl is doesn't want to party with them, and she wants to go home, be alone, and sit right next to her uh, computer and use internet. Okay, so this type of people always prefer being alone and do whatever they like. Okay, like some likes to see movies, or some likes to listen music, but they do it alone. Then we have schizotypal. In schizotypal, patient have a eccentric behavior, odd beliefs, magical thinking. You can understand this with the example of Beauty and the Beast movie, where the girl after his father leaves, okay, goes to the jungle, and where she sees a palace, and when she enters the palace, she sees that the beast is a king of that palace, and everything every non-living thing becomes living and starts to sing and dance with her. And yeah, you can see just the trail of Beauty and Beast to understand this more clearly. But yeah, these people have odd beliefs and magical thinking. Then we have cluster B disorder. In cluster B, first is antisocial. Okay, what is antisocial? The definition is they violates the rights of others. Okay, and this is mostly seen more in males than females, and age must be more than or equal to 18 years. Okay, if it is less than 18 years, then this is known as conduct disorder. Okay, this you can understand this disorder by remembering the Joker. Okay, who is the villain in a Batman movie. Okay, he always tries to harm others. Okay, it always tries to affect the right of the others. Okay, so from this example you can remember this antisocial behavior, or you can also um remember this very easily by terrorist. Okay, what terrorists do, that is also antisocial behavior. Then we have borderline personality disorder. In this, the patient has unstable mood and relationship conflicts and tendency for suicide. So there is a risk for suicide. Now this is mostly seen more in females than males. Okay. Now histrionic type. In this, the patient is mostly attention seeker. Okay, take the example of this model who is trying to seek the attention of the people. Okay, so and also they are excessive, emotional, and overly concerned with appearance. You can also remember this by taking the example of the actresses. Okay, then narcissistic personality. Okay, they have this grandiosity feature where they feels that they are only the best. Okay, nobody is like them. You can remember this by the Snow White story, where the villain sees in the always as the mirror that who is beautiful. Okay, uh, and in this way you can remember this, that this female is narcissistic because she feels that she is the only beautiful, and when the mirror says that yeah, there is a Snow White which is beautiful, she's tried to kill her. Okay, so narcissistic personality has this grandiosity feature that they are the only best and nobody is like them. Avoidant. Then cluster C personality. In this we have avoidant, obsessive compulsive, and dependent. In avoidant, the people tries to avoid places where they feel that they will get rejected. Okay, so they are socially inhibited. Okay, feelings, they have feelings of inadequacy. It's like somewhat like schizoid, but how to differentiate this is, in schizoid the patient voluntarily wants to live alone and there are no reasons. Here the patient has a reason. He or she tries to avoid the places where they get rejected. I mean, for example, take a group in a class. Take a group in a class who are very cool people. Okay, and they are deciding to organize a party. Now there is a introvert person. Okay, and this person tries to avoid those parties because he or she feels that he might be rejected. Okay, because he is introvert, he is not that cool like that, and he is very nerdy. So this person tries to avoid those type of get together. Okay, then we have obsessive compulsive. In this, patient is mostly workaholic. Here the patient wants everything perfect. You can see this picture. Both this husband and wife working whole day had to be perfect. Okay, they have kept the clock because they are working for so many countries, and they should be so much perfect in their work, so that they have kept these watches. And so from this picture you can remember this obsessive compulsive disorder, in which there is always a preoccupation with order. Okay, they want everything in order, they want everything on time. Okay, you can see how this both are working according to this time. Okay, they are not even seeing that it's night, they need to sleep. Okay, they are avoiding their sleep and they want their work to be perfect. Okay, so they are always workaholic, they want perfect results, and the they are control freaks. Okay, then last we have dependent personality disorder. In this, the people have low confidence and they always want to be cared. Okay, we can understand this disorder by this example uh, of Cinderella. Okay, Cinderella was so dependent that she has to live with her stepmother. Okay, uh, she needed the help of the godmother to take her to the ball. Okay, that is a party which is organized in the palace, and then finally she leaves her stepmother. Okay, after she married the king. Okay, after she married the prince. So in this way, she was having this dependent personality type, that she cannot live alone and work for herself. She needs somebody to take care of her. Okay, and she has a fear of abandonment. Okay, and she is submissive. So this type of people cannot take decisions of their own. Okay, they need somebody to take their decisions. So yeah, that's all for this video.